Amazon FBA is dead. What's up, guys? Alec here. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, smash the thumbs up button, and leave a comment below. Let me explain what I mean when I say Amazon FBA is dead. Now, a lot of you have concerns about this. If you're new, if you're getting started, if you just started selling, you're worried and nervous if Amazon FBA is dead. And I'm here to tell you it is, but let me explain. So I've been a seller for the last 5 years on Amazon, and the way things used to be done 5+ years ago have moved on and changed. Now, it used to be drastically easier to take a product, throw it up. It didn't matter what it was about, what you were selling, and it would sell like crazy. Things have changed since 2012, 2013. Reviews became harder to get. A lot of things have changed. But one thing that didn't change is the perspective we have to look at things as sellers. Guys, if you are actually creating a real business, there are so many things you could do. And if you're an entrepreneur, there should be nothing that is stopping you, regardless of if somebody thinks Amazon FBA is dead or not. To be completely honest with you, it is 100% not dead. But in a few of the ways that I'm going to explain, it is dead from 5 years ago, because it's not take a product and throw it up there. It's going to rank to page 1 without you doing anything. You don't have to be creative or anything, and it's going to start selling like crazy, and you're going to be making thousands of dollars per month. You have to take a different perspective on this and a different angle, and that in this video, I'm going to tell you all about that and show you where FBA has evolved and Amazon from the last 5 years, where it is today, and what you guys should do to stay ahead of the curve and to better and prepare yourself for the next 5, 10, 15 years on Amazon. So stay tuned, and I'll get into that right now. So if you guys stay till the end, I have a secret tip I'm going to share with you guys, and I only usually share this with my students. So stay till the end, and I'll give you that and help you guys out. And I think it's going to be extremely helpful for you guys and give you guys a lot of clarity into this business and into e-commerce and online selling in general. So stay till the end. I'm going to explain that to you, and it's going to help you a ton. So Amazon has absolutely changed. It is no longer the place where people just throw things up. It is becoming increasingly competitive. But in the meantime, with it becoming increasingly competitive, when it first started out, FBA first started, it was around 2012, 13. When it first started, it was the Wild West, and not many people knew about it. But Amazon FBA is the biggest, and Amazon.com in general is the biggest online e-commerce platform in the world. So with that being said, regardless of how competitive it has gotten, there is an immense amount of opportunity for you guys to build a profitable business and really stake your claim on Amazon and have success. And I'm saying that because with how even competitive it has gotten, there's still an immense amount of opportunity, and there are so many products you guys can go after. And then this is going to lead me to another point that I want to make for you guys today, which is I have students sending me products, and they're like, why is it not selling? And then I take a look at the product, and I look at it, and then I go to the main page for all the other competition, and the product that they are trying to sell is identical to all the rest. So I think to myself, why would the customer and the consumer want to pick yours over the competition? Everything is identical. There's no difference other than price and reviews. And if there's one thing you take out of this video, and I want to help you guys as much as possible, give you my perspective on Amazon, because I've been selling on there for quite a bit, and I know what works, and I know how to get ahead of the competition, beat your competition, and stake your claim and move and hit those goals and keep building and growing. So one massive way to do this is by bundling and differentiating yourself. This is a big word, guys. You probably hear it from some other gurus, but I'm going to tell you that differentiating is not just a good thing to do. It is a must or a necessity to do today, because it's becoming increasingly competitive, and with people throwing up these products, it's leaving no room for the customer to decide. So they're just going to what has the most price and reviews. And if you guys are brand new into the market, it's okay. But if you're seller 2, 3, 4 selling the same product, you guys have to think differently. So differentiation is key part to selling on Amazon and selling online and anything in general, even in life. Guys, if you do and follow the pack and do exactly what everyone does, it's going to lead you to okay results. But if you actually want to get ahead and really build something bigger than yourself, you have to put your own spin on things and really understand who you're selling to and what you're building. So the next thing I want to talk about is images, descriptions, and everything. So, I mean, I find this a little bit funny, but 5 years ago, if you took a look at product pages, they looked like a complete mess. So this is how it was. The main image, there was just one image, and it was pretty pixelated. You probably couldn't even see it. And then the bullet points, the title was garbage. There were 5 keywords in the title. The bullet points, I remember seeing bullet points back in the day with maybe like 2 words each. Pretty crazy, and it was still selling like crazy. So you guys, if you guys understand the power of Amazon, with that going on, what you could do if you actually cared, took some time to really set yourself apart, learn the Amazon game, learn the e-commerce game, and get ahead of the competition, you could see how powerful it can be. The descriptions in the bottom, it's one of the places people overlook so much, guys, and it's one of the spots that you can really set yourself apart when people scroll down the page. It's all about the customers and their psychology when they're scrolling and searching on Amazon, and how you're going to grab their attention and why they're going to pick your product over the next guy. So with all these things lacking, you could see how it used to be back in the day, and it still really makes me laugh today that people still do these types of things. And they don't care about pictures, they don't care about branding, they don't care about quality or anything like that. They're in the mindset of taking a product, throwing it up, hoping they make a few $1,000 this month, and next month, I mean, another person's going to come and swipe them off their feet and take away all their sales because they actually took the time to do it better. So when you guys are selling on Amazon, when I said, is it dead? It's dead if you're doing all the things I just explained. You guys have to get ahead and think like an e-commerce seller. Think like somebody who has knowledge and experience related to your end consumer. And if you guys understand that and understand the wants and needs of your customer and your consumer, you guys are going to be way ahead of the game. So, like I said, differentiating, doing something to really stand out, separate yourself, innovate, and get creative. If you guys remember the good old example of the garlic press, everybody came out with the same looking garlic press and thought they were going to make money. And meanwhile, they still did. Up until today, people are still trying to launch garlic presses, and it's just mind-boggling because there are 55 other garlic presses that look identically the same. So what's going to happen here, guys? The price is just going to keep going down until it's not worth it anymore. So, like I said, you guys have to think one step ahead. It's 2018 right now. So I'm saying this now in 2018, and this is going to apply forever. Guys, the way people shop is never going to change. It's just going to change the medium. Like, people were walking into brick and mortar stores a few years ago, and they were purchasing these things. They were purchasing all these household items and goods. But now, people in 2018, their purchasing decision has switched from in-store to online. So you guys have to understand and adapt to what is going on. So the second point I want to get into is, and I just led right into this, is being able to adapt and adjust to new things changing on Amazon. So everybody freaks out if there's a new change, an algorithm change, this, that, reviews, keyword indexing, being shortened, different things that Amazon pulls levers on and changes without you guys knowing, and then everyone panics. Guys, Amazon will keep changing and will slightly change and evolve, some years more than others. They are a massive company. They have to change. They are serving billions and billions of people each day, each month, each week, and every year it's becoming increasingly more populated with the people searching on Amazon. And that's just an amazing opportunity for us and you guys watching this, because there's no better time to be alive than right now as an entrepreneur. And if you are aggressive and you know how to do this, you're listening to someone who has done this before. It could be me, it could be someone else, but you have to be listening to somebody who has done it before, because if you try to go into this alone, guys, could you do it? Absolutely. Is it going to take you 10 times the amount of time and 10 times the amount of money to learn, fail, make mistakes that people like me and other people have made before. That's why mentors are around. That's why people are around to help you guys and to get you guys to where you want to be. So absolutely make sure you are listening to somebody who knows what they're speaking about, who can help you, who has got to where you want to go, and who knows what they're speaking about. Because if you guys are listening to somebody who has not done this before and really doesn't understand the ropes, it could be a little dangerous because you could waste a lot of money, and I don't want that for you guys. If you guys are on this channel, I just want to bring the best value to you guys and help you guys understand my perspective and point of views on everything, because it's slightly different from what other people say. I'm more about building brands, building something real, guys. And I'm going to get to this in a minute. Like I said, I'm going to give you one of the biggest secrets that I don't usually share with a lot of people, and I share it just with my students. But since you guys are watching this video, I want to give this to you guys and help you guys immensely in a way that not many people are doing that. So if you guys are getting excited, comment below, Amazon FBA is not dead. Comment that right now, because I'm going to read these comments and I'll answer to every one of you, and because I want to build a community that actually withstands whatever little changes Amazon makes, and we're going to be behind each other, share each other's experiences so that we could all grow and reach our goals. So the next thing I want to talk about is PPC. Guys, people think this is just a nice thing to have, and this is not just a nice thing to have. You need to have PPC running. You have to have a good PPC strategy. You need to know what you're doing regarding PPC. If you're not sure, that's called pay-per-click. That's Amazon's internal sponsored products system and software that puts your products up on the top of the pages for different keywords you bid on. And if you don't know exactly what you're doing, I have other videos on my channel explaining this, and you really need to be utilizing this to your benefit, because it can get you ahead of your competition, rank you for different keywords, and further route you in the Amazon ecosystem. So you need to be using that, guys. A lot of sellers, they really don't pay attention to this, and everything you guys could do to be better on Amazon, you are going to have a 110% chance that you can do better than your competition and actually build something real and sustainable. And guys, another thing is branding. You guys want to have a solid brand on Amazon. You don't want to have just the fidget spinner brand and you got some Chinese name. Just like all those Chinese sellers, they're going to be gone tomorrow. They're playing a roulette game. So they're here one day and they're here to make a few $1,000, and the next day they're gone. Amazon shuts them down. Amazon is becoming increasingly smart, and they're tightening up, if you don't already know, they're tightening up all their systems and processes and algorithms regarding reviews and all these other things. So you guys want to stay up to date on all this and make sure you're playing within their boundaries. I just want to go over who you should be listening to, and then I'm going to give you something that's going to really help you guys. So who you guys should be listening to, I touched on this briefly, but you guys want to be listening to people who are in the trenches doing this. Because if you're listening to somebody who is giving you advice from 3 years ago, Amazon changes regularly, month by month, even every few months. And with an algorithm change or with something that changes, you guys need to know, and you guys need to stay up to date, because it's going to absolutely apply to your business. And if you're listening to a video that was created 2-3 years ago, there's a chance that that's expired or outdated information. Because if you're going to listen to that video 3 years ago about taking that one product, throwing it up there, and it's going to rank, and that's something called a Me Too product. So if everyone's selling that garlic press, you come out with that garlic press, and you think by just having a better image is going to do it, that's really not going to work. You have to have more than that. You have to have the bigger overview and point of this whole thing, which is going to get me into my last point. And this is how you guys can actually win on Amazon and build a brand much bigger than Amazon. So you guys want to build something more than Amazon. You just don't want a random product scattered all over Amazon. You want something that stands behind a person and a customer. So here is what I'm going to tell you guys. To really win on Amazon, understand your customer. I see this so many times when sellers and new sellers are just finding out about Amazon and how they could start something and make some money on Amazon. They're really just thinking about what's the new product I could take and throw up, like the new fidget spinner or the new solar eclipse glasses. that I could throw up on Amazon and I can make a quick hit. Now that's not a bad way to do things. I'm not saying that's completely bad if you're doing that, but you need to also have another strategy that is rooting yourself and building something bigger than Amazon. Because I know down the road, Amazon is already favoring brands over everything else. And if you could just picture this with me for a minute, Amazon is slowly starting to take over big box and retail stores, and they took over Whole Foods, and they might be taking over a few more big box stores. So within a few years, if you start seeing actual top-rated, best-selling products on Amazon in these big box stores, your lives could change forever. If your product starts showing up in these stores and you get an email from Amazon saying, "Hey guys, we see your product is amazing. Customers love it. We want to take your item and put them in these big box stores." So if you get that email, that's going to absolutely be incredible, because once your product goes in the stores, that will give you guys so much exposure for your brand. Whereas if you're just selling that fidget spinner, Amazon's not going to care about that. So this is what I'm trying to convey to you guys. Building a brand and building something bigger than Amazon is important. If you're just selling that fidget spinner, it's not really something that a customer is going to stick behind and really become a fan of. But if you're selling a kitchen line and you really are drilling down on a certain customer audience and customer avatar, and you know exactly who that person you're serving is, a mother anywhere from 40 to 50 years old, she likes these certain things. If you are serving that person and you understand what they want, and you actually go on Amazon and you find a good opportunity, you read the reviews, you do everything to make that product better, you differentiate slightly, you do something that will actually add value other than just an ebook. I find it funny that some people throw an ebook on something and think that's going to really set them apart. That's not going to do anything. You actually have to add real value and perceived value to your product to actually create something different and unique. So you guys have to really get comfortable and understand you're building a business much more than just throwing random products. Is Amazon FBA dead? Absolutely not. But if you are doing it the way it was 3-4 years ago, yes, you could still have quick win products, but I want you guys to have the advantage if you're on my channel, because I want to share with you the absolute best tricks, tips, and everything you need to know about selling on Amazon and e-commerce and living the laptop lifestyle to help you get you to your dreams, because we're all doing this for a better life, reach our goals, to hit those goals, and to make that passive income. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment below, smash that thumbs up button, and subscribe to my channel. I'm constantly putting out videos about Amazon FBA, e-commerce, living the laptop lifestyle, living the life of your dreams. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.